Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick review. I just wanted to show you all these cables because they're really impressive. And I got them from NLFX Pro, specifically from Ben Stowe. Ben Stowe's amazing. So for any of your cable, controller, audio, sound, anything needs as a DJ, as a professional, hit him up because he's amazing. He takes care of all of his customers. He makes sure if anything goes wrong, he makes it right. He follows up. He, does pretty much everything you're supposed to do nowadays with customer service. So, but I wanted to show you these NLFX Professional Platinum Series Premium cables. And you're probably wondering, why am I so amped about cables? What does it matter, right? Well, I've been DJing for a while, and I've been using the same cables for, I think I bought these 6-7 years ago, and I thought these were something special. Like when I bought them, they seem like really high quality. The ends, kind of like every other XLR, kind of solid. I don't even know if there's a name on here. I think they all just say GLS Audio Professional Series Noise Free. So that's all that this says on here. But if you take a look, the cable, it's kind of holding on to all the bends from over the years, and it's very thin. I'm not sure of the actual gauge of the wire, but even these connectors kind of make up for it because they're really solid. They lock in and they come loose really easily, and that's on both ends. So no problems in the last 6 years. So I wouldn't need to save a receipt. I wouldn't need to worry about returning them. And for the cost, I really would have just bought another set if I really had to. So this is my 25 feet. So this is a 10-footer. So let me go ahead and take this out. And 25 feet kind of got me what I needed for smaller setups. So it puts me in a corner. If I've got a small stage, I can at least extend out a decent amount, plug into my mixer, I'm good to go. But the one thing that I noticed that I didn't realize, there's no protection on those angles. So I would always put extra slack in my XLR cables. That way I wouldn't have to worry about these pulling out, any kind of stress. I mean, there's a little bit of a stress relief there, but then it goes inside and I don't know. Haven't had any problems, but just in this 10-footer alone, so this end, it is solid. I mean, it's a really solid Nutric branded end. Same thing with the connector here. Everything's locked in nice and tight. But I also have NLFX Professional 10-foot on the cable. So let's say I decide to just throw all this in a bag and I'm, frantically looking for a cable, and I'm like, oh, where's my 10-footers? Well, I just got to find an end, and it's on both ends. So very nice quality. The cable is so much stronger. It doesn't look like it's any thicker, which is amazing. It says NLFX Professional Platinum Series 20 AWG microphone cable on here, so I know where it came from. I know the gauge of the cable. I know what connectors they used, and it's really nice, high quality. And look at that stress relief on that. I mean, that's incredible. So even if I plug into the back of my speaker, I end up putting too much stress on that cable, or maybe I plug it in and then I figure my speakers aren't level, so I raise them up. I'm not going to accidentally tear this thing apart. And if I do, being the careful DJ that I am, even though I keep everything nice and clean, these are guaranteed forever. And I joked with him and I said, great, because my great-great-grandkids are going to be hitting you up for a warranty claim because I'm going to hold you to this forever warranty. But in all reality, forever, as long as I'm going to be DJing, and if I pass on my equipment to somebody else, it's going to hold up. This is quality stuff. If that skinny stuff held up for 6 years, 6-7 years, something like that, then this is definitely going to hold up. And the 10-footer I actually got for my Sennheiser G4 IEM for wireless speaker setup, because I use the output on my speaker. I plug into that, And then I plug into the back of the G4 transmitter, and I set it in mono so I can send out to a speaker, you know, well into another room, or in the case of my first gig using it, in another building. So it was really nice. I actually went out of the dock, around the corner, inside the building, and in the back room, and I was able to set up a wireless speaker. So speaking of that, here's the cable that they included, which is really nice because I ordered the transmitter, and they mentioned that they would throw in some cables, but they're the same cables. Nice, solid quality. They've got the aux, whatever, the 3.5 millimeter, and it's solid. I mean, what more can you expect out of a cable except for it being reliable? So they gave me 2 of them, 1 for each body pack. And then of course I went ahead and opted for the 30 footers to replace my 25s to give me a little bit extra room, and boom, 30 feet right there on the neck. So if you haven't already, hit up Stowe, hit up NLFX Pro, ask them about their XLR cables. They make custom cables. They'll put an end on pretty much any length. That way you can get the perfect cable for what you need, whether it's 1/4 inch TRS or TRRS, or if you're doing XLR, if you're doing like I have for my body packs for my wireless speakers. Just let him know, he'll take care of you. So that's my real quick review. Just wanted to share that with you. Here's a 50 footer, just looks like another cable. I don't use it that much, but look how flimsy it is. I mean, it's not as solid as the NLFX Pro cable. So these are just gonna go in my reserve bag, and if for any reason I need them, I got them. So thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.